damn near the smallest footprint, definitely the smallest among my friends. Let's continue back to the cell, because I'm having a lot of fun. It's so simple, so it's nice to like really dig in. I'm gonna recycle this one and make it the fastest cycles I can get. Okay, so this one currently is limited on the pushers. So to do this very quickly, I'd want to do it without pushers. But then the trick is, how do you actually make it happen? I don't care about footprint. I just want to try to get speed. And that means I'm going to start with my input rate maxed. So I just get a steady flow of blocks coming out. There's a minor gap between them, but I think that's actually absorbed by the fact that they're falling now. If I just put a conveyor down. They do have a small gap. So it's too slow to push, but I can maybe work with that. But I need to not waste, to get the minimum number of cycles, I need to not waste any blocks. So for every 5 inputs, I need to get 1 of each output. That's the tricky part. And I need it to be fast, very direct. So one way would be to weld 6 together and then use the demolisher, eviscerator, to clear out like the 4th one back. So leaving 3 on front, 2 in the back. But that wastes 1/6 of our inputs, which is going to slow us down. So we're going to take that many more cycles, 1/6 more cycles as a minimum baseline. How do we, without pushers, separate off our 2 groups? If we use a pusher, we use it very efficiently. That's a good question. The idea is here that this already makes pairs. Oh, we're gonna make some sideways. It's not good. Set up. What I want to do is try to push 1 onto a separate conveyor belt. Just to see what this can do. Question. It's a very small gap. block gets there, it pushes one here. Nope, that's not gonna work. We get to the backup situation. Gets that delay going. Allow a 1 block delay, that'll let me stitch them into pairs. It doesn't let me get that trio. I just want to know if there's a way to chain across the welding 3 blocks. Welder here. Aha! Oh, I have to attach it. This will always make 3s. Part is how do you trigger when that third one hits, because nothing changes when that third one hits. A pusher under the inputs is too slow, but a pusher over here might be okay. Set up, we should figure out when to trigger them. So if I have a separate conveyor belt, so can I set up a timing belt so that it's just knows to push things? If this actually works. I've never actually tried doing this, but it's a fun experiment. Push either one, different. Oh wait, do I? Okay, it doesn't even matter. Get the start right. It's the first one pushed too soon. Oh, if I can only back it up by 1. So, if I buffer it out by 1 block, would that be too slow? I think it's unideal. But 1 block is just 2 cycles. So I want my first press. I guess let's just always start them, you know, here, and I can just work out the timing on how high these blocks need to start. Outputs. Does this still work? Only thing I'm doing wrong is it needs to start with a 3, not with a 2. This starts 3 blocks delayed, so here's 1, 2, 3. Here's where this one needs to be. There, now that will be about as fast as I think I can get this thing. It's using max input, none wasted, no delays. Still not as fast. Man. I'm not sure if I can drop him out of there any faster. Play again. Max input rate. I'm not even backing up on input rate. So how do I get them to just move faster? So I'm doing 10 outputs. I'm being beat by 23 cycles. So I need to trim 2 cycles per output, roughly. Maybe it needs advanced blocks. I definitely still have a small footprint. I guess I have a footprint of 45, so right on par. But I have a different solution with the end. Well, my best was a 125 and this was a 126. But continuing to my cell, I'll stick with that. I feel pretty good about those scores.